how does that work? I said it works on an as-needed basis. When she runs out. It's funny, before I added Beth, I'm going to share the story of us. Before I added Beth on Facebook, it was at a workshop, and she was like, just so you know, like, post a lot of stuff about placenta. She was not kidding. But it's really, it's nice. I mean, you share what you like. I heard that in my mind after, it's nice. But you know, you share what you like. People like that. Also, you were like one of the most commented people on Facebook. I post a status, like 2 people would be like, haha. Beth posts a status, like 58 people like it. It starts with like 100 people conversation. It's fine. I'll get over it. My phone's not gonna load this page. Oh, I did. Okay. My second question was, which bus do you ride off the most? Because I was hoping she would say the 8, so we could bond about how much the 8 sucks.
I can't write the 8. It's too hard to understand.
The 8 just sucks. I've waited for the 8 to not come. And I've walked, and then it's just like hanging out at the side of the road. Just hanging. She takes the 7. In case any of you are curious, you'll run into her on the 7. And then I asked them, this is a question that my friends and I use to like grade our liking of people. There was one correct answer. You chose the correct answer. Would you rather have a tattoo of Stephen Harper riding a moose, or a tattoo of a moose riding Stephen Harper? You can all guess what the correct answer is. Alright, Beth Murch is a tree-hugging, crunchy granola freak show and social justice activist who works as a full-spectrum doula and independent placenta service provider. Beth is also really cool. She is our first feature, so let's give it up for Beth Murch.
Hi. Every time I come up here, it's a struggle with this mic. I think it knows I'm afraid of it. That's the extent of my technical knowledge. Hi! My name's Beth Murch. Some of you might know me as Bethy. Some of you might know me as Mama B, Queen B, maybe other names that probably shouldn't say this early in the evening. How are we doing? How's our energy level? Dude, that really sucked. All right, we're going to do this game. You might have played this in kindergarten. Everybody stand up. Get your asses up. All right. On the count of 3, we're going to shake our sillies out. Are you ready? 1, 2, 2.5, and 3. Go. Shake out the sillies. All right. Are you all right there?
Yeah, okay. So much silly in there.
All right, you can sit down. Oh, you're so obedient. So, I don't know. Which of these should I like tell you about myself or something? Okay. What do you want to know?
What bus do you ride?
A 7. Really? Favorite color is royal blue.
What superpower would you have?
Ooh, that's a good one. I've actually thought about this. If I had a superpower, I would take everyone's pain and be able to turn it into bread. Anything else? Come on, you've got like this stranger on a mask in front of you.
Zombie apocalypse survival plan.
Ooh. I have a friend who is starting a commune, and we've actually got this set up. She's going to hunt the deer. I will skin it. I'll fry up some placenta, breast meat. We're good. I have no I make my own soap, my own lotions, my own shampoo. I knit. We're good. So, okay, I'm just gonna give a general trigger warning because I'm nervous and I will forget to do a trigger warning for each individual piece. So be aware that I'm gonna talk about a lot of themes of body image and feminism. There's some violence, sexuality, coarse language. This performance is pretty much rated R, okay? Let's see. Oh, bad singing. Bad singing ahead. Let's see. Okay. I'm just gonna do poetry, okay?
Yeah.
So this first poem is really, really serious. Deadly serious. You call them stretch marks, harpoon scars, and dermatological imperfections. Well, I call them purple stripes of victory, awarded for years of active duty in the service. I call them silver fault lines, seams where cataclysmic orgasms tore me asunder and left me shattered under a lover's hand. I call them drainage ditches, canals running so long and deep so that all the shit you throw at me just rolls right on up. I call them tree rings, stretching as tall as any sequoia. I count each groove as another season passed, another decade in a mystery so ancient that you hear the secret language of women's bodies, these vertical and horizontal hieroglyphs that reveal whether this cracked earth lies fallow or swells with lush purple vines. You call them stretch marks. But I know they are highways bisecting the latitudes and longitudes of my body and leading you home safely to my heart. And I'm full the beer huts the poetry come out in the most delicious way. Yeah. So, something you might not know about me is I'm carrying a little extra weight. You didn't notice that, did you? Because you're sweet. No, so lately I've been thinking a lot about what it means to not be thin. And growing up, the word fat was really painful for me to hear. Just doesn't really roll off the tongue, right? So I decided that I was going to reclaim this word so that it wasn't something that made me want to cry every time I heard it, and make it normal, right? Nobody says, oh, skinny, right? 'Cause your body shape should not be an insult. It's just who you are. It's just what you look like. So, thank you. Yeah, right? So, I started doing these workshops in KW on body positivity and loving yourself at every size, and teaching kids that you're awesome no matter what you look like. And then I'd go home and then I'd cry and be like, I'm a hypocrite. That's pretty stupid. So I decided I'm changing my attitude. I'm reclaiming the word fat. I'm writing poems and I'm taking them to nationals and I'm telling the world I am fat. Yes. This poem is dedicated to the guy on the bus who spat in my hair and called me fat. Look, buddy, I get it. I'm a symptom of an epidemic to you. One of those people showing on the evening news only from the neck down, wearing those ugly polyester pants that haven't been sold in any store since 1973. And I know you think that if I would just stop eating cheese puffs and drinking pop, that I wouldn't be such a burden on the healthcare system, and slender-waisted people like you wouldn't have to suffer the offensive vision of my double chin. I get it. You're repulsed by me. After all, resources are dwindling, population is exploding, houses are being built closer and closer together. We need to conserve, we need to cut back. Fatties like me are the antithesis of moderation, right? We need extra polyester for our ugly pants. We need extra reinforcement for our ugly furniture. We need seatbelt extenders when we fly on airplanes. And I know if I just got to know you a little bit better, and feed me some lines about how you're just so concerned about my health. How I'd be so pretty if I just lost a little extra weight. How you just want me to be happy. That you'd be proud to be my friend if I was smart and funny and thin. Spare me your breath, man. I've heard every line before. Do you think that I haven't thought about this before? Do you think that I just woke up one day and decided to wear the entire history of my body on the outside of my skeleton for the entire world to see and pass judgment on? Imagine a world where you literally do not fit. Clothes, rooms, conversations, relationships. Imagine being on a date and having the server direct you alone to the healthier options menu. Don't you think that I haven't stood in front of the mirror and grabbed at my extra flesh and screamed about how much I hate myself? Every day, I get up in the morning and I put on my makeup and I choose a fly dress knowing that there's at least a 75% chance that somebody in a passing car will throw a half-full Slurpee at me and make oinking noises. Living in this body is hard, but it's not because adipose tissue is heavy. It's because people seem to have this need to look past my weight to find my value. But I don't need to step out of my fat suit to know how gorgeous I am.
Yeah.
Let Queen Bee take you to school on the subject of fat. For instance, did you know that fat is an acronym? Did you? Fucking amazing tits. When I walk down the street, I am more than a fat woman. I am a force to be reckoned with. Call my thighs the pearly gates because what lies between them is heaven. Beyonce may have a little jelly, but I got me some custard. My body, so much more than a wonderland. It's a bouncy castle.